Hey friends, welcome back to Vince and Gigi's Super Channel G. I'm so excited for today's Mystery Marvel Legends unboxing. It's the third one that we've done. You love them, I love them. Let's get started. But before we get started, if you have not already subscribed to our channel, please subscribe below. Hit the notification bell next to it so you can get notified every time we have a new video come out. Give us a big thumbs up and talk to us in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And I'm going to try my best to get back to each and every single one of you. So guys, one more thing. We don't talk about this very often, but if you see the symbol right here, bing! It's a little circle with like an eye in it. Click on that anytime and there should be some other video suggestions that we put on there. So all you gotta do is tap your screen right here, bing! And this little thing will come out. You gotta click on that and then you can kind of scroll up and down. You don't have to navigate away from the video. So just throwing that out there in case you didn't know. So guys, why don't we go ahead and get started right now?
It's so nice to meet you, Gigi.
Super Channel G.
Vince and Gigi from Super Channel G. I will see you on the TV.
Super Channel G.
Alrighty friends, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Let me set us up a little bit better here. Alright, so I bet you're just as excited as I am to find out who we're gonna be doing next. And these are actually two from the same set. Two Marvel Legends again. So I hope you're excited about that. So why don't we go ahead and get started? If you want to guess below now. Who's it gonna be? This first one is going to be... Look at this! Oh my god! Spider-Man from the Edge of the Spider-Verse. This is actually Ben Reilly, I believe. Yep, that's right. Ben Reilly, Spider-Man. Doesn't it look amazing? This is from the Absorbing Man series, the set for the Build-A-Figure. It looks absolutely great. Look at this. And it just looks so outstanding. Let's just hop on into this. What do you say? Look at this gorgeous package. How great it looks. Wow. Oh, that's right. I was like, why does it have Spider-Gwen, aka Ghost Spider, you know, aka Spider-Woman? But because they are the ones that they put as Edge of Spider-Verse. So that's really cool. And if you'll notice, we'll get this out right here, but we have our Ben Reilly, we have this Carnage symbiote swap out head, and then we have those symbiote hands. And then look at all these other swappable hands. Isn't that wild? Now that's accessories. So outstanding. We also have two Absorbing Man arms. You notice that for number one. That goes here. Number two there. And so that's really cool. We'll take a closer look at that. And then in a little bit, we'll do the second Marvel Legends unboxing that, you know, just so you know what time it comes out, it's going to be right at this time, right? Bing! Here. Okay, so let's dive right in. So, right here, Ben Reilly, Spider-Man. It says, when radioactive spiders are turned loose in the lab, these scientists obtain web-slinging superpowers. Yeah, buddy. So, you know, it's been a while since I remember reading up on Ben Reilly Spider-Man, but if I'm not mistaken, he was a also Scarlet Spider, and bottom line is a clone, if I'm not mistaken too. So of Peter Parker. If I'm wrong, comment below. You can feel free to correct me. But if I remember correctly, it's a really interesting story, and you know, there's all sorts of swapping where he thinks he's Spider-Man and Spider-Man thinks he's Ben Reilly and whatever. So we're gonna go ahead and hop right on in. Let's take a look. Just real quick, look at these other figures in this set. So, maybe you can wonder who would be the other one, since I kind of said it might be in this little set right here. What? What'd I say? I don't know. All right, so let's pop him on out of here. Whoop! Look how great this looks. Doesn't that look amazing? So look, we have a set of arms left and right for the Absorbing Man. And look at these great hands. Do we want to see what he looks like with the Carnage head? We sure will in just a moment. So first of all, look how great he looks. Look at that. Got a great mold. Let's see how far back. Good. The head goes back pretty far. Look at the black spider detail. Yes! And we have awesome. This butterfly joint right here that makes it so much more amazing for our amazing Spider-Man, right? Look at that. Okay, so we have full arm and shoulder articulation. Look at that. So that's great. It moves right here above the bicep. We have double joints in the elbow so that we can bring this all the way up. Look at that. Spider-Man loves you. And yeah, it's not just to shoot web, it's I love you. So look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? That looks great. We have a fist in this hand, but with all these hands, we can switch out to whatever we want. So great head sculpt. Look at this. Great ab. Wow. Absolutely outstanding ab crunch for our web slinger. Look at that. This looks so amazing. Turns right here at the waist. It's a little looser than I would have liked. Look at that. But nonetheless, we have great articulation here. Look at this. Double knee joint, nice and tight there. Great ankle and foot articulation. Look at that. Pivots, moves. And so it looks like we're going to have some great web slinging action here. So look at that. That looks absolutely outstanding. We can probably even do these really cool fancy Spider-Man poses to where he's coming down and holding the web, right? Look at that. So we can do that where he's coming down like that. That looks absolutely outstanding. Look at that. That looks so great. You know what? Let me see if I have a thing of web here. I'm sure I got it. It looks like I do. It's not a straight one, but you know, it is what it is. So we can put this right here. And we can have him, look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? Look at that. So I think that looks outstanding. What do you guys think? Look at that. So let me just put that right there. Let's turn his head a little bit. And right now I'm just dangling him, but he looks awesome. Look at that. Okay, so look at this awesome spider on his back. It's just such an amazing action figure. Definitely a must-have. I'm sure you think so. So let's take a look at some of the other hands. Right? I'll tell you what. No, let's take a look at the other hands first. So of course, we have these really awesome wall climbing hands, right? So that's great. We have a pair. So we have these two. We obviously already saw the fist. We already saw the web shooting I love you hand. And then we have here the Carnage symbiote hands. So let's take a look here. As if I remember correctly, Ben Reilly did possess the Carnage symbiote briefly. So let's get this going right here. Ah, I can't get that neck piece to stop moving. And sadly, there we go. It was proving to be a lot harder than I would have liked or cared to admit. Okay, let's get that out. Be careful when pulling this hand out because the fingers are fragile. See? Okay, set that aside. And I know that these are our common symbiote hands, but they're so cool. I love this one with the razor claw fingers. Look at that. So let's get this going really good. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. Doesn't that look incredible? Let's pick him up right here. There we are. Tell me that doesn't look amazing. Alright, cool. Let's have him jumping through the air like that. What do you say? I think it looks incredible. Alright, let's see if we can pose this just a little further down so we can have a really dynamic, awesome pose. Sorry, I'm trying to get my shot just right. My hands trying to hold it from far away, and it started shaking a little bit. So I think that looks amazing. So let's put our spider head back on, because that's really the one I want, since he's not, you know, Venom most of the time. Look how great this looks. Doesn't that? Yeah, yep. I think so. This is when he's changing. So, yep, look at that. Alright, so that looks absolutely great. You know, I'll tell you what, one more. Okay, so let's put his other hands back on. I don't know if we want... Ugh. Do we want the fist again? Or do we want this hand? Because I think this one would be really cool, right? Let's see what this looks like. It looks really cool, but you know what? I want him to have that closed hand so that we can have him holding the web. What do you say? Absolutely. So let's get him a stand, and then we'll move on to our next Build-A-Figure piece. I'm sorry, not Build-A-Figure piece. That's way off. Not what I meant at all. To our next Mystery Marvel Legends. Okay, let's put this away. This way right here. Boom. Great. Let's put our Carnage head up. And let me get him a good pose. Alright, here we go. Check this out. So let me show you exactly how he's suspended in air right here. Doesn't it look awesome? I'm going to move him back over here. Hopefully he doesn't fall from that pose. And look. Isn't that awesome? So in his left arm, we just imagine that he has a web hanging from there, and then he's shooting from here, and then, you know, coming down. So I think it looks absolutely incredible. Look at that. So maybe I can move his arm just a little bit more, just like that, so you can see it's really shooting out. But yeah, this is a great looking pose right there. Loving that. So I'll move his arm just a bit, and then we'll move on to our next figure. So let's check that out. There we go. Alright, so just set this up just a little bit better. There we are. So that looks super cool. Okay, so let's move on to our next figure. And right now, if you want to guess before we get him on out of here, you can take a look. See if you guessed right. So move that over here. And the next one is, next and final one, can you guess? It is, boom! You probably guessed it. And so I'm really excited about this one. He looks so incredible, and look at that tongue and just slime slithering off that tongue. So Venom has two heads. This one's a little dull and boring, but still at least an alternate head. We have two closed fists, so I guess that's all right. So, but overall, this figure is really cool, and this head is definitely worth it. So look at this great package artwork right here. Look at that. Looks absolutely amazing. And let's see what it says about Venom right here on the back. You already know what it says here. It says, a sinister symbiote. Venom mimics the powers of Spider-Man and plots to take down the web-slinging hero once and for all. And that looks absolutely great. What a wonderful action shot right there. And let's get this bad boy on out of here. If you notice, Absorbing Man comes with two heads. So that's a plus, right? And look how great he looks. He looks absolutely sinister and amazing. So there's the Absorbing Man heads. That's really cool. Look how big it is. And yeah, this Venom is not huge and menacing, but he is obviously bigger and bulkier than Spider-Man. Let's just take a look at this head, because I'm not going to switch him out, because I'd much rather have the other one. This one has like clean, perfect teeth, but look, he does have like a Joker smile coming all the way up here. Cool how we have the eyes right here. Unlike Toxin, who still had little like just little yellow eyes, and then this got all big. But that looks really cool, right? If you just saw the video before this one, that was Toxin. And look how great this action figure is. Look how great this head looks. Look at those teeth. Isn't that amazing? So his tongue isn't really intended to move, so that's gonna be fragile. Easy to assume. Let's see what sort of head articulation. Man, we have amazing head articulation. Look how far back it goes. Yep. Look at that. We are Venom. Look at this great Spider-Man emblem right here. Great web, I'm sorry, keep saying that. Ab crunching right here with the awesome web slinger symbol right here, the Venom one. And look at this strong back muscles, his big bulky arms. He does not have extra joint right here for the butterfly joint, but he does have double joints on the elbows. So we got pretty good articulation. Comes in way further in than a 90-degree angle. We have great wrist and you know, turning and bending mobility. It's basically a mirror image on both arms, so that looks great. Double joints. Look at that. Venom looks absolutely amazing. Look at this great detail right there. Let's put his head down and see how that looks. Oh, it popped right back up on its own somehow. Let's see. Yeah, it looks great. Let's see, his body's a little bit looser than I would have liked, but so moves good, and the fact that he clicks, obviously, it'll hold. He's got pretty good articulation for being a big, bulky guy. Double knee joints, obviously they're not going to come all the way in because his legs are really big and muscular. We have an extra joint right here in the high part of the shin, so you can turn that, and then on the high part of the thigh, which isn't really cooperating very much with me, but there we go, because you got to hold it still. So we do have articulation there. We can't bring his legs super high up, but we do have several articulation points. So one thing that looks way better than the Toxin one is that, yes, these they could have been a little bit different, but at least they are not the dress shoes looking one that Toxin had. But it's looks like pretty similar, if not the same body mold, to be honest. So different hands, of course. And then we do have these fists, which you saw, which we could switch out, but I'm not really excited about switching out for just closed fists. You know how I feel about that. If you don't, watch our other videos. When the characters come with only closed fists, it better be someone who's going to be punching a lot. So, look at that. This looks just so amazing. We have several Venoms, and so we usually have them like crawling or doing something like that. And yeah, we can definitely have them doing something crazy and exciting like that. So let's have him jumping. Let me get the other stand. Give me a second. Okay, so I got him definitely in a better pose right here. So one thing that I did learn is because he's big and muscular and isn't as, you know, he can't be as dynamic as Spider-Man just because Spider-Man's limbs are thin and they're able to bend closer to the body. This one is a little bit trickier, and because he's so big and muscular, if you start moving the shoulders up really high, well, when you pick up your arms, like over your head, for example, your shoulder starts to move up toward your neck and your head. Obviously, it's an action figure, so his shoulder stays stationary on the side, so it looks a little awkward in some poses for his shoulders to remain that low on his body with his arms above his head. So I put him not so high, and he actually looks really great. Let me turn him right here so you can see. Look at this. Jumping through the air, kind of twisting jumping. And look at that tongue. Doesn't that look incredible? Look at that. It looks amazing. Oops. Kind of shaking as we go there. So, yeah, buddy. Let me move this out of the way. It's absolutely sick. All right, so what do you guys think? Yep, let's put them next to each other. Let's have them like, look at that. That Venom looks incredible. Maybe I should move the leg a little bit down so it doesn't look like he's missing part of his leg. And yeah, give me a second one more time. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. All right, friends, so I got a pretty cool pose right here. It looks like they're flying in midair, right? Look at that. Venom's jumping to attack our Ben Reilly Spider-Man. Ben Reilly Spider-Man's kind of just like trying to dodge out of the way, getting ready to perhaps kick him right in the head. Look at that. Doesn't that look incredible? I knew you'd love this. Look how we have them really dynamically posed. Both of them are kind of going through the air. Look at that. This is a really cool pose in itself. Let me get a nice little shot right here. Look at this. Some of that doesn't look amazing. Let's see if we can get from Spider-Man's angle right here. Let's see which is a better pose. Yeah, that's a pretty good one right there. So, oops, going out of focus a little. So guys, I want to thank you for hanging out with us here today. I hope you loved this unboxing as much as we did, this mystery one. And if you did, definitely check out our other ones that we have. So right now, this is our third one. By the time you watch this, we might have even more than that. So definitely click on this link up here. Bing! And there's other ones that, oops, wrong side, my bad. Boom, it's on this side. Bing, bing, bing. It should be up here. And and yeah, we'll have some other ones here. So guys, thanks again for watching. If you have not already subscribed to our channel, please subscribe below. Hit the notification bell next so you can get notified every time we have a new video come out. And talk to us in the comments below, guys. We'd love to hear from you. So guys, thanks for watching Vince and Gigi's Super Channel G.